Hello everyone, you're welcome to WTL Health Channel. Today we are going to talk about prostatitis. This is a common ailment in men. So what is prostatitis? Prostatitis is inflammation of the prostate gland in men, and this is a disease that affects men of all ages, but it is more prevalent among young and middle-aged men. So there's nothing like I'm exempted. As far as you're a man, you have to really pay attention. So what are the symptoms, the combination of symptoms, and when you see them you begin to suspect, oh, maybe I have prostatitis, and then you might need to go for a test to confirm, and then we can now apply the appropriate treatment. Now, one of the first symptoms is painful urinating. You have painful urinating, you have difficult urinating, you have frequent urinating. At times, you have even blood in urine. So these symptoms are very, very important. And then there's still also painful ejaculation. This is one of the symptoms of prostatitis. And then you have, in some cases, erectile dysfunction. Of course, when you are having painful urinating, difficult urinating, frequent urinating, and painful ejaculation, it's only a matter of time before erectile dysfunction sets in. And then you could have growing pain around the groin region. Not that anything hits you there, you just discover you have this discomfort and consistent pain along your groin, around your groin region. Then the general feeling unwell, fatigue, like as if you're stressed. Even when you've not done anything, you're just feeling weak. Generally, you wake up in the morning, you are just feeling weak. You sit in the office, you've not really done much, you are just feeling tired, and things like that. And then you have abdominal pain around your abdominal region, and then rectal pain around the anal region, that's around the anus and up there. Then lower back pain. When you have such things, these symptoms, then you begin to suspect that prostatitis may have set in. So let's look at some of the common cause and risk factors. First, let's look at the common cause. The common cause of prostatitis is bacterial infection. So this bacterial infection can result in acute or chronic prostatitis. But let's focus now on, before we talk about the treatment, we want to look at the risk factors, those things that could predispose one to having prostatitis. One of them is a prior history of prostatitis in the family. So if members of the family have been having prostatitis in the past, then it means the person is also predisposed to having it. Then having a recent urinary tract infection. Some have urinary tract infection and they just take antibiotics without recommendation, and at times the symptoms go away, but then it could predispose someone to further infection that will now lead to prostatitis. And then you have enlarged prostate gland. We're going to show what this is all about very soon. So that is one of those things that could cause prostatitis. Then dehydration. When someone is not taking enough fluid, is not taking enough water, and when the body is dehydrated, even all the organs of the body won't work properly. So this can predispose one to having prostatitis. Then local pelvic trauma or injury can also cause that. And then engaging in rectal intercourse. We know where rectal intercourse is, that's anal sex. That can also predispose someone to having prostatitis. Now let's try to understand what prostate is, so that when you are sick, if you have malaria, you try to understand what is malaria, how does it affect me, what causes it. Now we also want to understand this in a layman's way. So this is the prostate. Now you have the urinary bladder here, then you have the urethra. This is where urine and seminal fluid passes through. The prostate is this pink area that is circled in white. That is the prostate. So the prostate, the job is actually to produce seminal fluid that transports the sperm through the urethra. That's the job of the prostate. Now let's look at the difference between a good prostate and the one that is not okay, that is having prostatitis. So we'll look at this. This is a very good prostate. You can see the prostate here. The size is small. See this urethra, the canal where urine passes through, is free, so urine can pass through here easily. Seminal fluid can pass without hindrance, no problem. Now what happens if the person is having prostatitis? Now when the person is having prostatitis, this is what you have. you can see that the prostate here is bigger compared to this one. The prostate in this one is enlarged. Because it's enlarged, it now compresses on the urethra. Now this compression of the urethra makes it difficult for seminal fluid and urine to flow. So this is what causes those pains that we mentioned: ejaculation pain, painful urinating, frequent urinating. Yes, because when this is this urethral wall tract is very tiny. Even when your bladder is full, you want to urinate, only little can pass through, and by the time little passes through, you go back. In another 5 minutes, because the bladder is still full, you feel like urinating again, you go back again, and that's how you keep going. And for each one, it's going to be painful because it goes in the tract or the channel allowed for it is very small. And imagine when seminal fluid, which is thicker, is now passing through this channel, then the pain will be very much, and that's what causes that painful ejaculation. And with this consistent pain around the penile region, obviously you end up with erectile dysfunction. So how do you treat this particular situation? Now, when you have all the symptoms we've mentioned, of course, a test will be required to confirm that you have prostatitis. Then after that test has been confirmed, then we apply Chinese herbal products for how. And these Chinese herbal products, we combine a couple of them to actually give an effective treatment. One of those ones we use is for how Iris Long Blue capsule. It is very effective for kidney and prostate treatment. And then we also use for how Samba oral. It's very effective for urogenital diseases in men, and it's very effective also for prostate and prostate hypertrophy and adenoma. And then we use also for how Sanquin oral liquid. This cleanses the intestine, cleans the organs from toxins, cleans the blood from excess fat. And then we have the blood cleanser that is highly effective antioxidant, very good for the body. Cleans all the cleans all the dirty things in the body and maintains the normal pH of the body. And then you have for how tea that invigorates blood circulation and reduces blood fat. So each of these for how Chinese herbal treatments are combined in the appropriate measure to provide effective treatment for prostatitis. So now you are not supposed to just take it at home and begin to swallow all the drugs. You are supposed to consult an expert who will now know which one and what combination and how you're going to be applying this. So if you now want to consult for treatment, of course, you've seen all the symptoms we mentioned earlier. If you're having all those symptoms of any of the symptoms, please do not experiment with medication or drugs. Simply contact us by sending us a mail at wtlhealth48@gmail.com. I repeat it again, you send us a mail to wtlhealth48@gmail.com, or you can send us a WhatsApp message. If you're outside Nigeria, you use +234 706 763 9302. I repeat again, if you're outside Nigeria, you use +234 706 763 9302. And if you're within Nigeria, of course, you dial, you send a message, a WhatsApp message to 0706 763 9302. So, and then you can also read about the for her products generally by going to the website wavenet.com.ng/brand/for-how/. Now, when you do this, when you use exactly this link I've provided, it takes you straight to the page where the product is found on wavenet.com.ng without you having to navigate the whole page before reaching there. So you go to the website wavenet.com.ng/brand/for-how/. So when you send us a message, we're going to respond, or you send us WhatsApp message, we're going to respond, and of course we'll discuss with you to understand your the symptoms you're experiencing, and also run the appropriate tests. And once everything is confirmed, we'll be able to apply effective, well-tested Chinese for how herbal products. And please, guys, do not forget to subscribe to our channel, like our channel, and share our channel. In fact, there's a freebie for you. If you subscribe to our channel, like our channel, or share it, anytime you come for consultancy, it's going to be free for you. And then you can also enjoy rebates on treatments where treatment is required. So guys, thank you very much. And next week we're going to talk about weak erection in men. So we're going to look at that, and we'll look at the cause, and we'll also look at what particular solutions we have. We're not talking about temporary solutions. We're going to look at permanent solutions that can actually reinvigorate the whole system all over again. So see you next time. Thank you. Bye bye.